So hello everyone to the bot building session 3. In the starting, I will just clear one thing. Actually, in the previous session, I was trying this thing, which is int a is equals to 0 to 4, and it was printing some garbage value. Actually, it's not a garbage value; it's an actual value only. Whenever we will add 0, okay, it will shift the value, like it's shift the variable to octave. Okay, in octave we have like this. I will try to explain a bit. It's not that important, but I will just explain a bit for electronic students. It's very important for them. So it's like 8 raised to the power 0 because it's zeroth position. 8 raised to the power 1, 8 raised to the power 2, and it's go on like this. So it starts from 0. So, and it's like 4. Sorry for that. It's 4. 4 into this, 2 into this, and 0 into this. So it goes like this. So we have to calculate this one, which is 8 into 8 raised to the power 0, which is 1, which is 4, plus 2 into 8, which is 16. 16 plus 4 is equals to 20. So that's why it was 20. Pardon my mistake. Actually, I just called this one as a garbage value, but it's not garbage value. So whenever I will do this, it will print what it will print 40 plus 24, which is 44, which is correct. Okay. Now we will proceed and we'll discuss a bit of data types. So in previous session, I have told a bit of data types. I'll just explain a bit here. So we have a lot of data types, and we will use a bit. I will not say all. So most of the things will be done with int. Okay, int. We can just use this. It is a size having a size of 2 to 4 bytes, and it can store whole numbers without decimals. Okay, this is one point. Uh, so if you want to just store some values with decimal, what we have to do? We have to use floats. Okay, float can store fractional numbers containing one or more decimals sufficient for storing 6 to 7 digit decimal digit. Sorry. Okay, and there's something called double as well. Double is bigger than float. It can store fractional value contain one or more decimal sufficient for 15 decimal digits. Okay, and there's something called character. I will just mention one more thing. Character, if you will go for characters, it can store only one character. Okay, it cannot store like this. If I want to store like this, character cannot store this. Okay, for this, like character can store A, K, H, or something like that. But if you want to store complete, we have to use a array, which we'll learn in next sessions. Okay, this is this, and yeah. So I will just mention this one as well. Format specifier. Whenever we are just printing something, right? If you are remembering this thing, printf colon the percentage, and we have to add something like this format specifiers, right? So then this and maybe comma. So this is a format, right? And we have to write whatever you need and this semicolon. So this is a format specifier we need to add specific to the printing we need. Okay, whenever we are printing something float values, we will add this. Whenever we are printing a decimal digit, we can add I or D. Mostly we will use D only. I have not seen anyone using that, but if you want, you can use that as well. And there's something called double. For double, we have to use percentage LF, and for character for C, and there's a string. Okay, string I will use maybe in the next chapter. Yeah. So yeah, this is how we can store these things. Now let's go further. Character. Yeah, I have mentioned this part, characters, which can store only one like character, right? It cannot store like a set of character like this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For numbers, as you have mentioned, this one, float. Float it's like decimal values you can store. And int we cannot store decimal values. I have mentioned this above. And double. So double can store bigger values than float. I have mentioned this one as well. And format specifier also I have mentioned f percentage f for float, percentage lf for this double. So yeah, as you can see here, we have float and this is double, right? So as you can see here, it's a e, right? So we have used, I think if you have seen some, if you have put some random values in your calculator and it's like very big number, it's e. So here also we can see E, which is 10 to the power, right? Which is 10 to the power 3 here. And here it's 10 to the power 4. So E will add a 10th power. Okay. I think this is done. And decimal perception. I think it's precision. Sorry. Okay. Float. So yeah, I have mentioned this. Only show 4 digit. Okay, yeah. So this is like this. Okay, whenever we are using a float or something, right? We don't need, maybe we need only one digit after the decimal. So what we can do, we can use this one. Okay, my float number. If my float number is having maybe 10 number, but I just want to print one number after a decimal, we can use this percentage dot one f. It will print only one. Maybe we can use one, then we can understand it better. Okay, I will just copy this thing. So one interesting thing about C is we don't need to format everything. So in Python, we have to format everything. The best part about C is we don't have to format, but I will anyway format this just because I need to make this code better, seems better. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, the float value is having this much zeros, but whenever I will need one digit after a decimal place, I can just use this. You can use like this as well, 0.1, and it will print the same. Okay, so this is how we can use this one. Memory size, yeah. This thing I have mentioned in previous session. Whenever we will use a int, it will take a storage of 2 to 4 bytes. Whenever we are using float, it will take a storage of 4 byte. Whenever we are using a double, it can store bigger values, so it will take more storage, which is 8 byte, and character will take only 1 byte. Okay, this is this. Okay, if you want to just check this, you can just print like this, size of. Okay, this is a function for this, size of this one. Okay, so this is how we can just print. Like if you want to check something, some numbers, like what is the storage of that value. Okay, this is a real life example. I will prefer you to just try it out by yourself. And data conversion. Okay, so this is data conversion. I think if you're familiar with C a bit, you know that. But if you're not, don't worry. We are here. So if I am having some number in int, I want to convert in like float or something. We can do like this. Okay, I think it's not mentioned here, is it? Yeah, here. So I have int, but I need a value in float. I can do like this. So I will explicitly convert this thing into a float number like this. Okay. For converting this number, I need to add this thing, which is this, right? Bracket. Under that, I have to write the thing I have to convert. If I want to convert this thing in character, I have to write character, ch here. Okay. So this is how we will work. If you want, I can just print this statement for you. Okay, I will just write print this. As you can see, this will print this. But if I will do remove this one, let's see, it will see 2.1, right? Why this is happening? Just because it's taking a decimal value only, which is 2. It's ignoring 0.5. That's why. Okay, this is how it will work. And yeah, so we are done with data types. Now in the next session, we will proceed further, and we will just use constants. We have used constant as well, but maybe we will just learn a bit more about constants. Okay. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you.